Welcome to the 2012 NPPL Surf City Open at Huntington Beach, California, brought to you by Raza and Derder Productions. You can check out Sunday's footage by going to derder.com and getting the digital download, which will be available at April 16th. Our first match of the day is Sacramento Excessive versus San Diego Dynasty. This game was a back and forth match, but Excessive had the edge getting G's off the break and having a dominant presence on the snake side. They were doing so good in the snake that Thomas Taylor decided to start bunkering his own teammates.
So we just played Excessive for the first game of the day, but there was like some penalties here and there. Rich and Oliver, I guess, traded out, but they gave us the reds. They're giving us reds and them yellows. From what I saw, Rich for sure, just barreling down the field, knocking bunkers over, falling down. Red stakes were shooting up the air, no, it was a good game. You know, they played us pretty well.
We just got done playing Dynasty here in the prelims. They played a good game. They went up 1-0 on us. We came back, tied up the game. They played a really solid game. Thomas was just on fire on that snake side. They couldn't stop them. They really never can. It was not their day, you know, not their game, but they're a super strong team, so I'm sure we've been playing them in the semis and then in the finals.
Thomas Taylor finished this game with a run-through down the middle and giving Zach Wake some extra love. Final score, Excessive 4, Dynasty 1. Second match was LA Infamous versus San Francisco Explicit. The first point, Explicit lanes out Zach Patient and quickly capitalizes on the snake side. From there, they took control of the game and Infamous was forced to concede the point with Kevin Rudolph stuck in the corner. Infamous answers back in the next point by killing Tyler Harmon off the break and catching Chris Lasoya forgetting to duck. However, Marcelo Margot fills in the snake and finishes up the job. Explicit now leads 2-0. In the third point, Explicit takes control of the snake side, but Bobby Aviles does a crucial run-through down the middle, letting Explicit know they're not going down without a fight.
We just got done playing against Los Angeles Infamous. It was a really close game the whole way. They got a couple points on us when we got penalties and things didn't go our way. But came down to the end there and they just made the shots. But it was a lot of fun. Got to do some crazy over-the-top gun shooting and have some fun. And we'll just go out there and get them next time.
They went up to 2 games on us. We had to weather the storm, play smart, methodical paintball. We wound up bringing it back to 2-2. And it ended off the time of the game. So we went to our first ever overtime 3-on-3. And Bobby wound up shooting a G on the break, and I got to shoot Neil Eberly on the Dorito side, and then it was a 3-on-1 with Marcelo left, and I just closed it down, went down the field, had both my support guys, and I just came through the middle and was able to get that kill.
Infamous pulls this out 3-2. Our next match is San Antonio X Factor versus Vancouver Vendetta. In this game, X Factor dominated by controlling the field and shooting Vendetta out of their bunkers. Vendetta tried fighting back by playing more aggressive, but X Factor kept making key moves to shut them down.
Yeah, we played Vendetta. We ended up winning a pretty good lopsided victory with 5-1, and we had a lot of time left. We won a bunch of quick points. They won really quick point. They kind of just ran down and got everybody real early, but for the most part, we just shoot people off the break and control the lanes, and we were able to just bump one bunker at a time and shoot everybody out.
In the final point, Billy Bernaccia mistakes where the last Vendetta player is and does a sweet backside 180 to double knee slide. No style points, refs call him out. Not to worry, Todd Morrow is right behind him to kill the last player and finish up the point.
You in my house, bitch.
Final score, X Factor 5, Vendetta 1. Next match is Portland Uprising versus Edmonton Impact. The game was well matched with both teams playing smart, methodical paintball. Uprising's Ryan Tucker with a snapshot from the Dorito side, giving Impact a face full of damn it! Here's a recap by a screaming Asian man.
This is Tim Montressor from Edmonton Impact. We just beat Portland Uprising 4-2. It was a little bit of a sloppy game on our part. We tried going a little passive against their aggression, which usually doesn't work out so well, especially for us. So we tried pulling up in that center Dorito and the center can and crossing up. They came hard, came down the snake, Dorito side, kind of made a lot of moves in the 50s quick and pinched us in, trapped us out the first point. The second point was a little bit chaotic. We ended up with a one-on-one, both guys running for the flag. Fortunately, we were able to pull it about a step before they did. Tied it up 1-1, decided to match their aggression, went hard down the snake side, hard down the Dorito side, decided to kind of abandon the middle. Matched them heads up, had a couple head-to-head battles, came out with bodies on top. It was a good win for us, gives us 3 wins for the tournament. We got one more game this afternoon against Damage, so hoping to get a first place seed going in the finals.
In the last 30 seconds of the game, Uprising starts knocking over bunkers like Nicky Cuba and pisses off the ref.
Red flag.
With under 60 seconds left on the clock, this results in a swing point for Impact. Final score, Impact 4, Uprising 2. The next match is Tampa Bay Damage versus Indianapolis Mutiny. First point, Damage pushed hard on the snake side, and after J-Rab got eliminated, Props filled in the snake and takes out team captain Tommy O'Donnell to win the point. Next point, Mutiny came fighting back, pushing hard on the snake side and picking off players. Mr. Park even decided to wake up the ref asleep on the field. Mutiny does a run through on the Dorito side to break open the game, and then polishes off Dave Baines. However, there is a dirty hang assessed, and Mutiny is not very happy about it. Next point, a Mutiny player decides to kill our cameraman and let Jacob Edwards move down the Dorito side, getting 2 quick kills. Mutiny catches Edwards off guard, and they seem to have won this point. However, there's another penalty assessed that prevents Mutiny from getting this point. Score remains 1-0 Damage. Time runs out, and Mutiny is not able to get any points on the board. Final score, Damage 2, Mutiny 0. The next match is LA Critical versus New England Avalanche. First point starts off with Critical getting a G on the snake side and then capitalizing on it. Critical wins the first point, but after this, Avalanche took control of the game.
Just got done playing Los Angeles Critical. They're a new team, we're a new team also. We got a bunch of new players coming into this tournament. For the most part, we played really aggressive. You know, we took the snake off break a bunch of times. They never really shot us off the break, so we kept going and going, and we were just taking that side. We were stacking like 3 guns over there, and we were just blowing out that side of the field. We just take advantage of it, go to the 50, shoot them on the inside, and then win the game.
Towards the end of the match, a Critical player trades out with Ben Carroll. Ben does not agree with the call and expresses his anger through dance. Despite losing this point, Avalanche still wins the match convincingly.
Welcome to the TM2 section of RazaLife.com. The TM2 is our first ever signature jersey cut. This line of jerseys is just like Todd Martinez. Fun, easy, and super cool. The TM2 is a very traditional jersey that is extremely lightweight and comfortable. It is designed to promote maximum design space as well as supreme breathability through fully vented arm and side panels. Standard features also include our short cuffs and lay flat collar. Upgrade any TM2 with our name, number, padding, and half glove options. All Raza brand jerseys are made from 100% antimicrobial moisture-wicking polyester right here in the USA. The TM2 series is available for semi and full customization. Please enjoy creating the TM2 that is right for you.
Moving on is Sacramento Excessive versus Chicago Legend. At this point, both teams had 1 win and 1 loss and can't afford to drop another.
Against Legend, we were pumping that snake. I was able to get down there a number of times. Even when we lost bodies, playing real calm and cool. I kind of don't want them to know where I'm at. I want them to assume and get lackadaisical that I can come up and get some free G's. There's that one game for sure. I got down to their snake. I laid there for, I don't even know, it felt like forever. Maybe it was 5 or 10 seconds, but it felt like 30. I waited until they started talking. I heard them communicating about what was going on, came up, got a G, went to their car wash, caught another guy coming to get me. So the team right now is just firing on all cylinders. Dorito side, snake side. We're getting our G's off the break, you know. And what else can I say? Thank the Lord, this team finally coming together.
We played excessive. They came out strong. We didn't die off the break, but we died in our bucket. It's just, you know, there come a time when you look at the paintballs, and that was the time. We lost 2 people snake side every point. Brad had a horrible game, and he knows it. Thomas played real good. You know, they held it down. It's just 7-man, field is long, so they could really cross it up. And we had no choice but to run into their gun. We're gonna come back strong and play infamous, you know, go out with some dignity. But at the end of the day, excessive got this done.
Final score, Mohawks 5, Legend 0. Next game was San Antonio X Factor versus San Diego Dynasty.
We just beat X Factor right there. Must-win game. You know, those guys are playing great. They won their last 2 games, 5-1, so we knew we had a hard game. But again, it was a must-win game for us, and that's kind of when we play best. So sun came out for us, so we could see a little better. We were shooting them off the break finally. You know, that's something we practice, and we kind of finally, after game 3, got our lanes down. Excessive beat our ass this morning, so we kind of had to kick it into gear and play a little better, and I think we did that.
Final score is Dynasty 5, X Factor 1. Next match was San Francisco Explicit versus Vancouver Vendetta. This was a very close game with both teams looking for their first win in the tournament. With Tyler Harmon stepping up in the snake, Explicit has the edge and takes down Vendetta.
Alright, well we just played Vendetta, really close game. We got some unfortunate penalties which set us back, kept the game really close. It was a tie game, going in with about a minute 30 seconds left, and we pulled out like a 45-second game to give us the advantage. I just said, I'm going to their car wash, and I had my corner guy shoot the wire for me, and I just jetted all the way pretty much up into their snake 1 and shot out the corner, and the wire guy started wrapping and getting those kills so we could have that quick point. So it went good, thankfully.
Yeah, last game against Explicit, 30-some seconds left, down by 1, had to do something, so we just went for the middle push, try to get out wide, go down the field. Shot a lot of people, got shot up a lot. Man, Lasoy got shot up a lot. Yeah, he got shot a lot. Yeah, so just tried for our 30-second push. Couldn't happen, but I mean, that's all we could do, really do. So, I mean, that's just how it is. That's paintball.
Final score, Explicit 4, Vendetta 3. Next up was DC Arsenal versus Portland Uprising. First point, Arsenal gets a major penalty and loses the point. In the next point, Uprising's player forgets to hold onto his gun, and the gun dives farther than he does.
And don't let the fact that you suck keep you from winning any longer.
If that wasn't bad enough, here's 3 shots to your face from your teammate. Stupid gun. After that point, Arsenal seemed to take control of the game.
We just got done playing Uprising. It was actually a great match, man. It was close down to the wire. All these games are. They're so hectic and so quick. You know, it really goes well with the new format and everything. So we've 2-1. We've won 2 of our matches, lost to Tampa Bay. So it really comes down to this last game against Avalanche, man. You play hard. You put yourself in a position to try to just win and go on, man.
Arsenal gets the 4-1 victory.
Welcome to the MKR section of RazaLife.com. The MKR is an elite-level competition paintball jersey. Standard features of the MKR include crosshatch collarbone and shoulder padding, sleek accent piping, and our signature lay-flat collar. The MKR also features our gauntlet padding across the entire forearm and ergonomic padding on the upper arm and shoulder. The vented areas on the MKR help your body stay cool by releasing heat where you sweat the most, under your arms, sides, and down your back underneath your harness. The 1/4-inch padded half glove with the Lycra palm also comes standard on every MKR. And like every Raza jersey, there is plenty of space to lay spectacular artwork. Enjoy our Raza Label MKR collection, or make your own with our semi-custom and fully custom capabilities.
Next match is Tampa Bay Damage versus Edmonton Impact. Both teams had won all 3 previous games and were already headed into the next round.
We were playing Tampa, and pretty much we were trying to do just what we've been doing all day, and they were shooting a lot of guys off the break, a lot of snake guys. So we were trying to mix it up, slow down. Some of the points that we were trying to slow down on the snake side, it kind of hurt us. And then when we were alive all on the snake side, our Dorito guys got shot off break, so we were having a hard time living off break. And then also when we did all survive, you know, guys were making stupid mistakes and just getting shot out quick. We were just playing really poorly. Waited a long time to play that game, but so hopefully we'll be able to regroup and play a little bit better tomorrow.
Damage stays undefeated and gets the 5-1 victory. Next up was Chicago Legend versus LA Infamous. Both these teams were hungry to win their last game of the day and finish out strong. Infamous, with already 3 wins, already makes it into the next round. Legend needs this win to have a fighting chance to make it on.
Infamous came out strong. They won the first point. We knew they was coming. Then we picked up 2 quick points. You know, some of our guys, you know, played real good. We shot people off the break. We knew what they was doing, and we was able to stop them. We went up 3-1. Infamous came back. They played a strong game. They won 2 points in a row, so it was 3-3. At the end of the day, we knew we had to go to overtime. We shot Bobby off the break. Came down to 2-on-1. Stewards came to our Dorito. I ran him down from the corner. Damien shot me across field. So Damien got more than 3 kills that game. And then it came down to 2-on-1. Sosa and Damien, we knew 2-on-1. We knew we had that. So we ended up beating Infamous in overtime, 4-3. Hopefully we'll make the finals now. You know, you don't play strong, you know, you might as well go home. And if we're gonna go down, we'll go down fighting.
Final score, Legend 4, Infamous 3. Next up was LA Critical versus Indianapolis Music. With no wins so far, this was a well-matched game against 2 teams with nothing to lose.
We played our last match against Mutiny. They came out strong, beat us 3-0. Penalties killed us. We just didn't play as a team. We had about 2 minutes left in the match, and we just came out strong, just tried to do different things, mix it up, and we winded up winning the next 2 points. It came down to 3-2. We only had 8 seconds left, and basically now the new rules, if you have under 10 seconds, you can't start the game, so we automatically kind of got a loss. So we ended up 3-2 against Mutiny, and they beat us. But you know, first pro event, we know what to work on, and hopefully you'll see us be winning some in the next 2 tournaments in the NPPL.
Final score, Mutiny 3, Critical 2. The final match of the day was Avalanche versus Arsenal. Both teams have 2 wins and 1 loss and will secure a spot on Sunday with a win. In a close match, they head into overtime with the assumption that a loss will end their tournament.
The team was really gelling. We got up a point against Avalanche, 2-1. I think they tied it. We got another point. Then they tied it back up. There was 30 seconds left in the match, and then it went to overtime. 3-on-3, me, Kenny Frank, and JC against their 3. And then JC got shot early, so it was just me and Kenny. Kenny got bounced, so I started getting wild. I think I was the only one left. Saw the brick on the Dorito side over the top. I shot him, and then I looked back. Kenny was still alive, so I'm like, all right, slow it down a little bit. I saw Frank Connell try to retreat from the center 50. I shot him in the pack. Then the last guy, I just seen the back right move. He was in the car wash. He retreated back to the back right. Told Kenny where he was at. Crept up to his car wash, snapped him out in the hopper. That's how it is, man. I'm ready to play.
Arsenal wins in overtime, but with 2 wins, Avalanche gets the 4th spot in their division, both of them moving on. That's it for Saturday's coverage. You can check out Sunday's footage by going to Derder.com and getting the digital download, which will be available April 16th.